Renegades, and tonight we have a nice little video for us planned. We are going to take a look at one of the cryptos that I know you guys have showed me through your likes and your views, what you guys want to see. And to me tonight, that is ACH is one of the main ones, Alchemypay. Why do I say that? Because when I looked at the last short that I did on ACH, it got 41 likes. And yeah, normally I get like, anywhere from 800 to 100 or like 1,000 views. And then I get maybe 20, 30 likes. But this one had a lot of likes and 0 dislikes. So I'm going to do a video on Alchemypay, and we're going to do XYO because I love XYO. And we actually got a huge shout out by Peppy Diamond Hands. He has like 6,000 followers. I know he's not a huge guy, but still it's recognition. And shout out to Peppy Diamond Hands XYO for that. And Algorand. We have to talk about Algorand, right? This is the end of year. And I don't know if it actually made it on there, but I wanted to talk about ICP as well, because I think we should have that in just about every video, because it's one we're going to be really talking about this coming year. If you're watching the channel, I do a lot of the same kind of cryptos. We can do new ones too, but you're going to see a lot of ACH, XYO, Algorand, the Graph, and a lot of the other ones we've been doing, but I'm not closed off to doing new cryptos and new fun, money-making cryptos. So what we're going to do, we're going to get right into it. I did say in the chat, what crypto did you make the most money? That's what I want to know. And I'm going to actually put that not only in the live chat here, I'm actually going to put that in the regular comments for everybody to answer. Just kind of a fun little thing. What crypto did you make the most money in 2021? Was it a meme coin? Was it a Metaverse coin? Or was it just a regular altcoin? Or was it Bitcoin or Ethereum? So I want to know what you made the most money with, and then I'll go and I'll kind of, track down and see what I made the most money at, and we'll kind of see what the consensus is. Where was the most money made at on the Bitcoin Renegade family? So happy New Year's, guys. I just wanted to say that. I can't believe I haven't said it yet. Happy New Year's to those who are on the other side of the world that have already seen that. And also happy New Year's Eve to those who are basically anywhere on the East Coast or over. It's about 10 o'clock on the East Coast right now. So you guys will be seeing the New Year's in about an hour and 58 minutes, 2 hours. So that'll be good. I think ASCIO and our homies over in India are already celebrating New Year's Day. So happy New Year's, guys. How was your 2021? I hope it was awesome. Bless you and your families. I hope you had fun on New Year's Eve. I don't know. I might plan on going and do something later tonight, depending. I don't know. I don't know what's going on tonight. So that being said, let's get into this video now. I wanted to talk a lot about different cryptos and their different price targets and where are they at the end of the year. That's basically, we're not going to do so much of like, oh yeah, this crypto is going to go to $1,000. This video is going to be more about where are we? Just what is going on in crypto right now? Where are we sitting? Where are we going to go? Are we going down? Is Bitcoin over? Like, was 2020 and 2021 it? That was a good long bull run. Are we done now? Did it end in November and December was just our first month of the bear market starting? So we'll see. Let's get right into this, and let me share my screen with you first off. So thank you guys for showing up, though. Hey, Jorge, great to see you. Great to see you, ASCIO. All my peeps are here. So I don't know where everybody is at tonight, but I thank you guys for showing up. And hopefully the other people will show. I did let everybody know we were going to be late. Oh, I didn't share in, sorry, 1 second. I didn't share into Telegram yet. So I do need to share into Telegram so that we can let the whole group know we're here. So live stream celebration, because we're celebrating. This is the end of a year. This has actually been a kind of one of my most successful years in a long time when it comes to, creating a future for myself. And I didn't even know I had a future for a long time. So that's pretty cool to go from, basically like roadblock to your life into actually a path opening, for a future. And so if I can, show you guys how to do the same thing with crypto to, carve out a new path for your life, I'll help you do that as well. Let me just get this into the inner council now, just to make sure that everybody knows. Okay, live stream on right now. So I was asking Carl from the Moon to sponsor me with his Casta app. Yeah, I guess I'm not 100% sure exactly what it is. I think it's kind of like Abra. Maybe it'll be like a cheap kind of a wallet to where you can hold your crypto and move it for cheap. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but that'd be cool if you sponsored us over here. Normally we get at least, several hundred views on our live streams. And so I'm thinking, guys, I want to know before we get into the video, I want to know one thing that I'm also going to ask in the comments below. I want to know what you guys think about possibly doing 2 live streams per day. So at certain times, like I'd have one in the morning, it would be at like, I don't know, 10 a.m. and then a live stream in the afternoon or at like 5 p.m. Do you guys like that time schedule set better, or do you like the uploads? Because I've noticed our live streams do way better. And it seems like YouTube has given me no love. 0 viewers on both 3 viewers now all of a sudden, but it was 0 on YouTube and 0 on Facebook. But yeah, I'm really trying to get YouTube's algorithm down, and I know certain cryptos do really well. But yeah, let's move on, guys. So I want to know your opinion. If you think that I should do 2 live streams a day every day instead of the uploads, or should I do it just Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 2 live streams? So I kind of want to know what you think, and I will also leave that in the comments after the video. So let's get into this, guys, because I do want to talk about crypto. And I know I've been talking a lot about the channel lately. So I promise you the next couple of videos that we do after the New Year's will be all crypto based, guys. I know I've been talking a lot about myself and a lot about my situation and where I came from. I just want you guys to get to know me a little better. So I promise you, though, in the first weeks and months, leading into next year, we will concentrate directly on crypto. So if you guys tune here just for the crypto, you'll love that. But I also just wanted to show you guys, who I am too. That way, that's how I've got it. Even though we don't get a lot of views, we're getting steady subscribers every day, like a lot more than we were even when we had a lot more views. So I think even though we're not getting as many views, we're getting quality views and quality subscribers. So thank you guys for that. And thank you for subscribing and liking and helping me, especially Inner Council, everybody new, and just thank you guys for that. So let's get into it. What do we have happening here? Well, it looks like we are still below key moving averages. So we're sitting down here. We touched it again. See right where we went. We always go, and when we have these, pullbacks, it's because we went up and we tested these levels and we failed. Look, it happened up here. We tested it, and luckily it doesn't always make us fail the first time. This time we actually touched it closer this time, and then it failed, right? So just right here, kind of the same thing. Boom, it went up, didn't go quite as far up, and then went down, and then a recovery, and then it tried to go up again, failed, so it went down, and now it'll try it again. And hopefully it'll make it. But look at the volume though. So it does look like when we have the green candles that there is more volume coming in, and people are wanting to buy Bitcoin. And this, guys, I've seen people literally buy Bitcoin at over $50,000 for months at a time. Remember a couple months ago where it actually stayed above 50,000 for a couple months? Imagine how many buy and sell orders went in during that time. So people accumulated a lot of Bitcoin, and most of it isn't even moving in circulation right now. So I don't really see a whole lot of patterns right here. I don't like how I have this set up though. I'm going to have to go clean this for next time because I do not like this setup that I have here at all. Let's just get rid of this RSI right here. Yeah, a little bit dirty. Sorry about that. I've been using this for a while without cleaning it up. And some of this, I don't even know what that is. But let's go into the 4 hour, and I really want to see if we can get any kind of good news going here. Now, it's unfortunate because now I'm just seeing nothing but like descending triangles. And as you see, we're coming up to test this resistance right here at, I believe that's the EMA. Yeah, the EMA 21 at 47,503. So that will be the next area of resistance. And as you see, when we broke that area, we went down further. And look at all the volume that came in when that happened. So and then it takes a little while for the volume to get back up. And to break this, we're going to need that kind of volume to come in. That's the unfortunate part. When something breaks and all that volume happens, you're going to need volume to break back up now. Now it's resistance. That support level is now resistance, and that's unfortunate, but there you have it. And I don't see anything promising here. Let's go to the 1 hour now. And again, I mean, there's just nothing here. Another descending triangle, or this one actually, I don't know where. Let's go right here. I mean, we're right at that line right there. So okay, well, yeah, I would probably just do that, but yeah, let's do that right there. It's basically out ahead right here, symmetrical triangle, and this could be bullish, but look, now it's turning. Is that turning red now? Yep, just turned red. So this needs to break out to the upside, and then we'll need to break above this. So yeah, we're just not seeing anything. There's no good news on the chart. I'm sorry. I was trying to find something, but I just don't see anything. We need to break above this resistance and that resistance. And yeah, so Bitcoin has a real hard path ahead of it. And then we're going to have more resistance up here. And the farther up we go, the more resistance. Now let's look on the daily one more time, just at the moving averages, so that we can, know where we have to go to, basically start heading upwards. These are all crucial points right here. So 48, 49.5, 51, and a lot of those other prices. So there's just a lot of different levels, especially right here. This is going to be a big resistance at 50,000, and then even bigger at 52, because that's where we went right, and then we got rejected. The next time we can break out of that, though, this is why I call this the slingshot period. It doesn't look good when you look at it on paper or on the chart, you should say, right? But we're still in this macro level. If you look here, from all the way back here from when we fell to where we're at now. So we're basically staying within that still. This massive area. Now that sucks that I do these to the candle, because then now this is kind of a weird situation we got going on here, but yeah. Unfortunately, that looks like a descending triangle, but I wouldn't call that. That would be a falling wedge or a falling channel. Yeah, see, I don't like that. I like it better when it's down here, but you have to stick with the same strategy. If you go to the candle, you always go to the candle. I just don't like this one because the candle is way up here, and the wick actually would make this look a lot better, as a pattern. So they're both the same though. That's kind of like a symmetrical triangle as well on there. So let's say if we move it back up here, it's still kind of a symmetrical triangle. So I'm going to just leave it like that, since that's what I normally do. But as you see, it cuts a lot of this out, and I don't like it. It looks sloppy. So maybe just this one instance, I would do that. Yeah, I mean, I feel so much better. With that, yeah, that was supposed to be an ascending triangle right there, remember? And it broke to the downside. See that? We had this as support. This is what I was telling you about. Normally these break to the upside, and we could have actually, this would have been a continuation pattern. So that's why when I say they have technical analysis too, and they use it against us, I'm talking about at a moment like this. When we need to break down, all it takes is like sell a couple hundred Bitcoin. Boom, we broke the level and then went way down, you see? And it takes a long time to get back above those levels. So that's what I'm saying. If I had a lot of money, I would know how to move Bitcoin around at crucial levels in order to cause price movements. You know, if you dump a bunch of Bitcoin when it's getting ready to break a support level, then you're going to help break that. Like, you might not be the only one, but you would be one of the people helping to break that support. And now if you're a whale, you could be single-handedly the one that breaks that support. Like, say if you had $1 billion of Bitcoin that you day trade with, right? You move $1 million of Bitcoin, sell it right here, boom, have a buy order in down here for 47, and you just automatically made you a nice profit of a couple $100,000. Or $1 million, depending on how much. Well, $1 billion. Oh, you probably made hundreds of millions. Yeah, if you put $1 billion, because you sold $1 billion worth right here, and then you bought back in for like 800 million. So you saved 200 million bucks. You have the same amount of Bitcoin, but now you also have $200 million too. So I know that's a lot of money we're talking about, and probably none of us will have that much, but some people do, and they can move the market like that. So, but let's move on to the other cryptos. You know that I always look, if you watch the channel, I always look at Bitcoin first, just to see, because Bitcoin is basically the whole market. When I say that, I mean whatever Bitcoin does, the market does. So if Bitcoin goes down, the market goes down. Now, there are a few cases where crypto defies the dip, or they trade against Bitcoin, like TRX. It used to be if Bitcoin would go down, TRX would go up. I don't know how that works anymore because I don't really follow TRX like I used to. But that's why I say know your crypto. So let's get into the first one. And I wanted to make sure that all my Alchemypay people are going to be here for this. So I hope you like Alchemypay. If not, this is one that I would say to maybe take a look at. I never tell you to buy crypto, because I think that should be an experience that you make on your own, and you'll know when it's the time. Most of you will. At least I do. It's like, you know, kind of second nature for me. So yeah, just let your instincts kick in, your crypto trading instincts. I don't think there is such a thing. There is, though. I mean, not like long term, but you know, I think it is a newly created thing. Because look at ACH, look at this guy. So if you want to go all the way back from here, we're actually on an upward trending slope line right here. You see that? So we're actually doing pretty good from all the way back here in October of 2021, because actually, you know, we're years apart, guys. Yeah, some of us are literally a year apart right now. You guys are literally a year ahead of me right now. I'm still in 2021. So if all of you are in 2022, we're literally in 2 different years at the same time right now. You're in 2022, I'm in 2021. Now, I'm not doing a magic trick, but check your clock. If you're on the other side of the world, you're in 2022. Look at my clock. I'll show you. I'm still in, here, let's go back here just for 1 second so I can show you. I am in Friday, December 31st. 2021. Well, I didn't say that, but you see it's Friday, December 31st. Wait, it says DEX right there. Do you see that? DEX? Is that a decentralized exchange on my phone? I got to check that out later. What the heck? Is it like built into my phone now? What if they start building crypto decentralized applications into your phones? Like, you get a phone, you know how everybody like knows Facebook right when they get their phone? Well, now it's going to be like Uniswap. It's going to be like everybody's Facebook. Oh yeah, Uniswap. Yeah, that's on my phone. It comes with every phone. Didn't you get Uniswap? That'll be our future, right? But yeah, I just had to say we're in 2 different years right now. Now let me put this back so I don't forget. All right, now let's go back into Alchemypay. Sorry, I just want to have a little fun, guys. We might just goof off a little bit tonight and just, you know, take it easy. There's nothing to be worried about right now. So let's just have fun, see where it goes. I kind of want to do the thing back here, Okay, so again, another symmetrical. What's up with all the symmetrical triangles lately? Look at this one. This is a giant symmetrical triangle. So this upward trending slope line, and then this downward trending. So the lows are getting higher, right? Higher lows. That's a good thing. That means the lowest price that this crypto goes has a new low, right? It doesn't really go much lower than that anymore. And now the higher highs, ever since it hit this point, are now getting lower. Well, they might be reversing since this point right here. And then now we have another, see, we have like bull trends, even in a downward bear, this overall bear trend, we have minor bull trends in this major bull or bear trend. See that? That's kind of cool to see this one bull trend in this, giant bear trend. So, and then you have this just going down still. So we're going to reach an apex right here. That's what I'll call it, an apex. So it has to either break to the upside or break to the downside right around this area. I mean, it could go sideways. And normally when it goes sideways, it goes down. So that's what I've noticed with symmetrical triangles, with ascending triangles. Now, descending triangles are different because if it just goes sideways, it breaks to the upside. So I think that's the only one that does that. But as you see, we've broke to the upside before right here, but it went back down and closed under. So it's all a matter of where it closes at. And that's why if you see that you have wicks and candles, that's why I use the candle, because that's the closing price of the crypto. And someone said, I had to say this again, someone said the crypto doesn't close. It's 24/7. I just lost it when he said that. He actually thought that I meant that cryptocurrency closed like the stock market closes and stuff. You know what I mean? Like the stock market actually shuts down for a period overnight. But I was talking about the candle closing. You have your daily closes, you have your weekly, you have your hour, your 4 hour, and those are all closing candles. So, and it moves on to the next one after. It doesn't actually stop. But I just lost it, man. That was hilarious. Not laughing. I mean, I thought it was a joke, but I don't know if he was serious or not. But either way, it was funny. As you see, look at these wild wicks just going everywhere. That means that this crypto, it started off right here, because it normally starts off where the other one ends. And you can tell this one ended right here because look at how small it is. So it started off right here, or actually maybe right here. But because they can jump sometimes. Normally that's only on the 1 minute. But yeah, so, and then look how much up it went. It went way up here and then way down here, and then it closed either right here or right here, because look where the next one is. So this is where it would have closed at, and then boom, to the next one, goes up and down. Look how big those are. I mean, there's a lot of them. So this crypto is really being kind of compact into an area, and when that happens, it's gonna eventually, and look at all that volume we have coming in right here. This could lead us to a massive breakout to the upside. As you see, this should have been a breakout. I would have called this as a breakout if I would have saw this. Look at all that volume. So they trick you guys. It's a tricky little game. So even when you have all the signals, it might not work out. That would have been a confirmed breakout in my eyes if I would have saw that at that time. So with all that volume and everything, and it would have brought me up from 62, all the way up to 67. So that wouldn't have been a nice, wouldn't have been a bad pump. It wouldn't have been that great, because you wouldn't have gained a whole lot. You actually lost money on that one. But look at the trading volume. We're at 37 mil. This is such a low market gem. Look at that, $234 million market cap. So, and the fully diluted market cap is 626. So this is super low. This can at least 10x, at least. And to go to 60 cents is not too far-fetched in this crypto. And I think anywhere, what is a good price to buy this one? And I didn't really want to do a lot of price predictions on this video. I just kind of want to look at the price. But I think this one's getting ready for a breakout, guys. Now, I would watch and wait for confirmation, of course. But I think even buying this or dollar cost averaging at this price wouldn't be such a terrible move. Now, I'm not shilling this coin. I don't own any of it yet. I think I might end up buying into this. And I wish I could do it right now at this price, because this is not a bad price. Let's actually go and see where, you know, the past leads us. So let's go to the daily again. Okay. So we did have a brief period up here over 10 cents. Noted. Okay. And that is these last couple months. Okay. And so we're basically at one of the lowest prices we've been in months. The only lower we went to was 5 cents. Okay, that's good to know. That was way back there. What is the lowest we've been to in a while? 5.67, and we're at 6.2 or 0.062. So 5.7, that's 5.005. And then if we went from 0.005, would be back up to 6.7 again. So that's definitely a good price to buy. Everything that I look here going back, sorry, I was just doing a little bit of calculation out loud. And so that's what I think about, guys. If this is at a good price where it was, where it could go at the worst case, right? And then if it breaks down from here, well, then, you know, I don't even know where it could go. We're in a bear market then, and that changes my whole strategy. But for now, I think this, you know, is getting ready for a good move to the upside. I really think even if it goes down, it's not going to stay down for very much longer. So if you're dollar cost averaging, this would be a good time to start investing in ACH, especially when it can go up to 24 cents, you know, in a couple of days, and when it hasn't gone much lower than this in a very long time, in several months. That is what I look for in a crypto. And this is a good one. Just like I told you, Orion, yesterday, remember that? And then I had an actual blast off afterwards, not a skyrocket. So I want you to know those lingos. When I say a blast off, it's a short price movement to the upside. When I say a skyrocket, it's a massive moon bag rocket to the moon, like Harvest Finance did the other day and more than doubled in one day. That is a skyrocket. Now, what happened with the other one would be only considered a blast off. So with not Request, but the other one, Orion. That's what, yeah, it was a pretty cool crypto. And I don't know why that video didn't do better. Those are the things that I wonder when I make these videos. I think somewhere along the line, something happened to my channel and the algorithm, and there's a flaw in there somewhere with this channel, but I'm not going to go into that. I am going to start a new channel to test that theory, because I am really starting to wonder, but I'm going to keep this channel going the way it is. And I'm just going to do an experiment with a brand new channel. So we'll see what happens with that. Now let's go to XYO, because I've been super excited. Oh, actually, where do I think this can go, guys? Do you want a quick price prediction? Easy 10x. Now, how long would that take? Guys, let's look from a longer term aspect, okay? In the next couple of years, I see this thing 10xing within a year or two. Or if we go into a bear market, the next bull market after that. So if you're in this for at least medium term, like 4 or 5 years, you are probably going to 10x your money on this if it sticks around for that long. That's the only thing that you have to worry about. Is this project going to last? That's why I said not only know your price, but also study the crypto. So you need to know the price so you know where it moves, what its averages are, and you need to study the project so you can know how much of a future it has, and is it hitting its roadblocks? Is it roadblocks? I mean, it's roadmap. Sorry, we've had lots of roadblocks lately, I guess. Is it hitting its roadmaps? Is it having good partners? Is it, you know, continually growing in price and ecosystem? And those are the things you got to look at when you buy a crypto. Not just the price, not just the thing. That's why we always do both on the channel. That's why I always go and look at the project, and then I give a price after that. That way I can kind of, you know, and sometimes I'll actually spend weeks looking into a project before I really buy it, especially if it's newer. If it's one of these older ones that I've bought in before and been successful, I don't really have to do it as much, but I still do to see if they're still keeping up with what they do. Okay, so let's move on to XYO now. But I think this can go 10x easy. That was what I was saying. So, and in the short term, it can at least go back to 20 something cents. So you could 3-4x in the short term. Now let's do XYO, because I think this has such a bright future. And I've heard of coin a long time ago, and I don't know why I never downloaded that app. I heard about it like when I first started in crypto, and I just thought nothing of it. I didn't know what crypto it was. It just said coin, and I thought it was just coin. I didn't know there was an XYO crypto on the other end of that, because they didn't advertise it that way at the time. It was just a geolocation app. And so I didn't really know, but yeah, it was a good thing because look, they got listed on Coinbase. They've had nice price fluctuations. Unfortunately, this is lower than when I was saying the other day, and that it could have broke out. Unfortunately, it had all the signs of breaking out, and it didn't do it. It actually went down. And if I was going to buy, even if I bought at 3.8, which is where it was the other day, I would still be fine with this price right here. Even though it didn't break out to the upside like I had thought it was going to, this gives you another chance to buy at such a good price. Oh my gosh, you guys are so lucky that it went down here. That's why. This is the time where you buy crypto, everyone. Like, I'm not saying you. This is the time. If you're in crypto and you want to make a profit, when everything is like at bedrock and Bitcoin keeps going down, how long have we been doing this? Over a month, right? Well, think about it a little bit. Would it be the best time to do it a month ago to get in at the way higher prices a month ago? Or would it have been the best to wait till now? Because we've already been down for a month, right? Well, chances are we're going to end up going back up sometime soon because, right, the market's volatile. It doesn't like to stay at certain areas for very long. Look at this craziness. Oh, okay, it didn't go much, just 3 to 4. It just looks a lot steeper than it really is because that's actually hardly any price movement at all. It didn't even go up a penny. It went up 1/100th of a penny or 1/10 of a penny. So let's go to the trading view, though. This one always gives us a better outlook. This is why I thought that it was bullish, because look, we had a continuation pattern right here. And it actually went to the downside on Bitcoin too. That's why we didn't go to the upside, guys. So I can make my technical analysis and I can show you continuation patterns and volume and all that stuff. But as long as Bitcoin goes down, it is going to completely disregard any technical analysis that I use for these altcoins. So that's one thing that you have to understand with altcoins when you invest in them, that even if you have a bullish pattern in the charts on your altcoins, if Bitcoin goes down, that can eradicate your bullish pattern. Say you just broke out of this pattern right here. Well, Bitcoin decided to go down. So you broke out, but now you're going back down because that's what Bitcoin did, right? And then Bitcoin, just sits around, so it starts to go back up again, and then Bitcoin goes down again. That's the kind of thing that happens. And this is the pattern I was probably showing you guys, like right about here is the apex of that whole situation, where we started flat right here and then started to actually break to the upside before it broke down. Look at that. We actually started to break to the upside a little bit. That's why I wouldn't consider that a breakout, even though if you got closer on the 1 hour and you can start to see actually how much higher or lower you are from that. Why isn't it showing that here? Normally it shows it. 30 minute. Okay, well, it's not going to show it on this one. But yeah, as you see right there, that's actually too high. Right there. See how much you can see now that we actually went in closer right here, how much we broke out twice there. But then it broke, see it broke to the downside. And then it really broke to the downside when it broke here. See, we had a breakdown from here. And then it got to right here. See our support right here? It got broke. And then so that went down. And that was probably because of Bitcoin too. So that's what happens when Bitcoin does its thing. It manipulates the whole market. No matter if we have a bullish, ascending triangle right here, it doesn't matter. So anyway, what do we have going on right now though? What is happening with this crypto right now? Well, it looks like we might have a nice little breakout right here. Another symmetrical triangle. What do you think? I mean, I want to do that, but yeah, no. You could do this. I actually like that better. I really do. I like that a lot better. And whichever way this will break, it'll go either back up to the top of the wedge or back down to the bottom of the wedge. So if this breaks down, it won't even go down that far. It'll go right here unless it breaks down even further. So I would say that this is one of the lowest prices that you could buy this crypto in a very long time. And I would consider purchasing right now. You could wait until the breakout happens up here at 3.738 or even at 4. Who knows how high it needs to go up to break out because of look at all that. But so it would be kind of hard to judge a breakout. So dollar cost average is your best friend when it comes to this, especially at these low prices. This is one of the lowest prices it's been in months. So I'm buying this all day. These cryptos, I'm telling you right now, are really good. You have Alchemypay, you have XYO. Now let's go look at one of our best favorite cryptos on the channel that I know a lot of you really love, and I love it because not only is it super profitable, but it also gives you a nice annual percentage rate. And I have been a long-term fan, and I will be a long-term fan. Look at this. I sold at $1.72. I should have sold at $1.79 yesterday, but that's okay. I want to buy back in. I'm going to wait until it goes down to $1.50. It did go to $1.63 today. That wasn't quite low enough for me. I want to get it like $1.50. I might miss my chance, though. I'm not going to lie. I might miss my chance. I knew that was a risk when I did it because Algorand is a boss and it's going to be over $2, $3, $4, $5. And I have no doubt in my mind about that. But there's money to be made in the fluctuations and the volatility. So I'm just going to use what they've been doing for the last month. And hopefully it'll work out the way that I think that it will. Because if everything happens the way that it does, yes, we will have another chance to buy Algorand at $1.50 again or $1.40. Look at that. Even in 7 days, just yesterday, it went down to this low price of $1.42. And I would have bought all day long. So I just sold at $1.72. But look, it was just at $1.41. So not bad at all. Let's see. You just joined crypto? Oh, I didn't know that. Well, good luck, Jorge. If you need any help, just let me know. I'm really busy, but I try to make time for my peeps. So yeah, you'll do good, man. As long as you follow the fundamentals that we show here on the channel, dollar cost averaging, buying the dip, and not leverage trading. Don't leverage trade, bro. Please don't leverage trade. I'm begging you, man. That will get you wrecked. I mean, if you're super, rich and you don't care about losing money, I don't know. I couldn't recommend leverage trading to anybody. I know there's a lot of money to be made with it, but I'm pretty smart. I wouldn't say I'm a genius, but and I didn't do very well leverage trading. So you might do better than I did, but I lost half an Ethereum leverage trading. So fortunately. Most of your money's in Algo. Smart guy. That's why I like Justin, man. He's smart. Yeah. He said he's not going to sell his Algorand until it's 2.5x in profits, and then he's going to buy in cheaper, which is a smart way to do it. That's what I'm doing, except I'm doing it probably on a smaller scale than he's doing it. And that's what I would like to do. Say if I did buy in at like, say, 80 cents, I would like to stay in for the long haul. Now, if you can get this crypto when it's in a bear market, look at this guy. We were just in a bear market not that long ago. If you look, this crypto was worth 69 cents right here. The 7th, what is that? July 19th, 69 cents. And now we're at $1.69. So basically we've raised $1 since then. And yeah, anything under $1, I was like, yeah, dream level prices. Dream. And then look at all that volume that came in when Algorand, made its monumental blast off this last year, and it showed its worth. And that's why I've liked this thing ever since I got in 2020, guys. Even before this year. Let's go back. I'll show you when I got into it. Hold on. Oh, where was I in it? I was in it. Wow. Right here. It was at 22 cents when I first got into crypto. Dang, I really wish I would have bought a whole lot. I wish I would have put all my money into it at that point. I mean, I would have I guess it would only been 10x, but still, man, that's awesome. 10x, $10,000. That's what I want to do because that's $100 grand. if you can 10x $10,000. And so, yeah, really beautiful crypto. Look at that. Look how high it went before, though, I guess, at its very conception. This is exactly now for internet computer price people. Look at this, guys. I know you think $750 is a lot, but look, if you go from the top of this, we actually went higher than that now with Algorand. And how many years did that take? Oh, only about 2. And internet computer price is only 1 year old. So basically by next year, we could possibly see over $1,000 ICP. Now let's transition into that after we look at the trading view, because I want to see where Algorand's going, guys. Am I going to get a chance to buy cheaper, or is there a bullish sign in the charts? Now, lucky for me, this looks like a rising wedge, which can be bearish and can break to the downside. As you see, we broke to the downside already with this support from the bottom to the top. Now, where would I do this? I would say probably from right here. And as you see, we have a rising wedge. And which way is this going to break out? If it goes sideways, it breaks out to the downside. If we break up past $1.75, then we will go to the upside. That is really weird because I'm not 100% sure how high that would go if it breaks to the upside. Does it go from here to there? I'm not 100% sure about that one, but look at this. It did go to 282. This is the one thing I wanted to let everybody see. Over here, Algorand went up to a high level. Look at all that volume, and that wasn't even that long ago. They put over $500 million into Algorand that day. That's why it went up like that. I remember that. And then the next day, the news came out of Borderless Capital putting $500 million into it. So that was just the initial influx. Imagine when these projects that it invested in start producing money and start, contributing to the wealth and the overall health of the network. Then we're going to start seeing major price pumps. And that's the same thing with ICP. Now let's move over to that one because it has one of the brightest features of any crypto out there right now. Yes, the market cap is pretty high, but that's just because it is a high level crypto. And it was more than, 20x, 30x this amount before. So I think it would be 25x? 25 times 25? No. To 750. So 10x would be 250. So it would be 30x to 750 bucks. 30x. So yeah, we could go 30x from here on this one. So that's why I'm like, wow. Now let's look at the price. Where is this guy going? Because I want to know, can I still buy into this at a good price? Because 2022 is going to be huge for this crypto. They have invested so much in this stuff, into this crypto, that there's no way that it can't do amazing things. So I just can't wait to see the future of this crypto play out. Okay. And, ooh. I would say that's a descending, broadening wedge. Definitely. So that's bullish, actually. A descending, broadening wedge. So it's getting better and better as it goes. It does only have one move from the downside to the upside, but I would like to say that, yeah, a descending broadening wedge right here. That could be bullish, as it's almost going to break out, even if it goes sideways. And then if we get some volume, that could be a nice breakout. If we get another one of these candles over here, it's going to be a breakout for sure. And then we will go all the way to the top of this right here. So 41 bucks. That will be amazing to see with internet computer price. Now, Let's look at the hour though, because I want to see if there's anything impending soon that I know, hey man, I'm going to wait. I'm going to buy this at a cheaper price tonight because I want to get this thing at the lowest that I can, throw it in staking and make more ICP, right? That's what you want to do, because the more ICP, it don't matter if the price, keeps going up and you get more ICP, you're making money no matter what. So yeah, we're just in this falling channel right here, falling wedge, whatever you want to call it. And we're just right in the middle. So we're going to have to just wait. There's nothing impending on here right now. We're basically right in the middle. It's not, don't say buy or don't say sell. It's, and remember the video I did a while back? It said bull market, bear market, or sideways for days. Well, basically we've gone sideways for the last 30 some days and almost into the new year. So we're basically, we're doing good though. I think this is going to break out, either way. I don't know yet. So we'd have to just watch. We can't even say either way yet. Hopefully, I'm not going to go to the minute. So let's move on to, we already did Bitcoin. Now let's look at Ethereum and see what we have going on here, because anything under $4,000 for Ethereum is just dopey prices, right? Yeah, so it's basically where it was when I said it's a beautiful, beautiful price, not dream level. 3,500 is dream level in this scenario where we're at now. 3,500. If you could have got it down here at the bottom right here at 34, yeah. And see, we were way above that even until now. See how these moving averages really force us down if we don't break above them, and now we have one as support here, which is the 200 EMA, which is going to be our support. If we break that, oh yeah, we'll probably have to say goodbye to the bull market for now. But as long as we can get back up on these before next Sunday and close above these moving averages, and I know there's other key support levels even besides these averages that I would say is probably at about 41.50 or so. Yeah, right around there, 41.32. And then I would probably say 44, and then 46, and then of course all the way up at the 48. And if you break that, new all-time highs coming, baby. I don't see any bullish patterns in the charts. Not at all. There's nothing. It's all kind of bearish. This looks like a descending triangle, which is actually bearish. It's a continuation pattern to the downside, just as ascending triangles are continuation patterns to the upside. So I'll show you what I mean. See this? We go from this one to here. That's the downward trending slope line. And then you have one that starts here and goes directly over to this one. And that is a descending triangle. Looks like it might actually break out to the upside though. We'll see. The cool thing about this, if it goes sideways, it breaks to the upside. The only way it breaks to the downside is if it goes down. Now we could just go sideways, not get any volume, and it still go down. That is a possibility too. It could fake us out and be like, it doesn't mean just because it breaks out here, it's going to go up. It could break out here and then dump, like that. Like just go sideways, go up a little bit like it's going to break out, and then just, nope, just kidding. I was just joking. You ain't getting nothing. But, I don't know. I have a really positive outlook on crypto right now. And I really think that, we're about to move out of this gigantic pattern that we've been in right here with both Bitcoin and Ethereum for the last month. So it's a longer, bigger pattern, but there nonetheless. As you see, we are in that area still all month long from December 1st which is right here, excuse me, all the way to, well, that says January 3rd, but we are right here, December 31st. Well, this one says January 1st because that's universal time, which is in Europe, I believe, and you guys are already next year. Like I said, anybody further east than the East Coast is already next year. So that means it's tomorrow for you guys. Well, it's today for you guys, but it's tomorrow for me, but it's not tomorrow for you because it's today for you. But I'm yesterday to you. I'm actually yesterday. So you're actually talking to yesterday's me, and I'm talking to tomorrow's you. What the heck, dude? That kind of hurts my brain. But it kind of makes sense, right? We're in two different universes. Now, if there was ever a dimension theory, I think that would be the way to find out what it is. You know, some person living in the year 2022 and some person living in the year 2021 at the very same time. That's baffling to think about. And I think there could be some real science behind that. I don't know. So guys, I want to make it up to you because on my year-end video, there's two things that I missed that are huge. I talked about one of them in the beginning of the video. One of those was the China ban, right? All of the mining and all that stuff that happened in China. I forgot to speak on it. So basically, we all know that China cracked down on mining this year in 2021 before we projected 2022. Stay with me here. And they basically banned all of mining in China, not crypto in general. And then I think they banned all of crypto. They're trying to get their own yuan to be its only digital currency. And I think they outlawed everything, or they're going to. I'm not 100% about the whole story. That's why I didn't really get into it. But I did mention it. Now, the other thing, and I feel so stupid for not mentioning it, is the metaverse. I can't believe I forgot the metaverse in a 2021 video because it was basically half of the freaking thing that happened this year was the metaverse. So that made me think of it when I saw Sheeb here because it made me think of my 2021, video and what happened in 2021. And that was my thought process just now, if you wanted to know. So crypto exchange Binance not authorized to operate in Ontario. That's booty. BTS moves forward with NFTs. In the face of whatever that is. SEC appoints Senate aide as senior advisor to oversee crypto policy. Cryptocurrency was #1 topic on Reddit in 2021. And actually, Reddit was one of my biggest contributors to my videos. So shout out to Reddit. Thank you very much for all of the traffic that you sent to my channel. And we just had a lot of stuff happen this year. NFTs, guys, remember NFT craze? We just had so many things that were really cool. And I really resonate with this one because I do a lot of collage type stuff myself on my thumbnails. If you hadn't noticed, I kind of collage things together. And then you had the Bored Apes, you had Crypto Punks. This guy looks like Kakashi Sensei a little bit. You had your virtual reality, you have the metaverse, you have just so many things. Meme coins that were huge this year. Normally there was only Dogecoin. There might have been other meme coins before that, but before, Doge, I never heard of anything. And after, I only heard of Sheeb, and then a whole wave of them came in. So I just want to see if there's any news that we have here, guys, that is any good for us while we're talking still. Top cryptocurrencies of 2021. That's kind of what we were talking about a little bit. Approaches the new year in a positive mood. Okay. Bitcoin advanced to its highest in 3 days, though all the biggest cryptocurrencies are negative for the week. But we're going to have a monumental week. I think everybody was just ending out the year, loss and whatever they needed to do to get their situation in control. And I think we're going to have a boom in first quarter in 2022. So I can't wait to do a video tomorrow and see where everything goes. The psychology of meme coins. So a lot of people made money in meme coins and became rich in 2021. Now 2022 is going to offer the same kind of opportunities for us, guys. So we can't overlook those things. And we have to be diligent with what we do and how we move forward. We're going to have a lot of fun on the channel this year, though. That's one thing I'm going to tell you guys. I'm going to do a lot of fun things that are kind of, lacking on the channel, like a lot more outdoor videos, maybe driving videos, event videos where I go to hockey games or NFL games, wrestling matches, whatever, so that I can spread the word of Bitcoin Renegade and get more people on the channel. And that way I can give away more money and we grow bigger. And I really see us hitting 100,000 subscribers in 2022. Now, I'm not asking you guys to, promote me like Mr. Beast did PewDiePie or anything, but that's kind of how I envision the future of the Bitcoin Renegade YouTube channel moving, is promoting out there everywhere in those events that I said, downtown, everywhere. Maybe make crypto games in the city and just lots of cool stuff, man. I like ideas from you as well. So before we end, we always have our crypto chat and Q&A. So this is the time if you want me to look into a crypto and you want to beat the chat, you can do a super chat, you can join as a member, or you can just ask me questions and you don't have to pay for me to answer, but any donations are accepted in forms of super chat or memberships. But like I said, that's not a must. How is everybody? I hope if you are in the new year, I hope you didn't party too hard. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to just have a good, nice, quiet evening. I might go out though. I don't know. We'll see if there's anything going on in my neighborhood or around the city. I might, but I didn't really plan anything, and normally I do because I have a lot of friends that I kick it with, but right now I'm more focused on my career than doing a lot of social activities. So I'm going to try to balance my life more in 2022. Like I said, I'm going to start dating in 2022, and I'm going to make my life a lot better. It's been kind of a rough few years when it comes to my social activities, and because the whole world, right? But 2022 is going to be my year, and I hope it's a lot of yours too. We're going to make some money in 2022. Like, I can't wait to see what crypto I made the most with. It's either going to be OXT, the Graph, Bitcoin, or Ethereum. I'm not sure. I made money off of a lot of those last year. So we'll see which one I made the most with, and then I'll let you know. Okay. Most people that just join crypto, I didn't try to make profits when I first joined crypto. Honestly, I was just collecting it. I was like, I'm going to collect as much as I can. And then if it goes up a lot in the future, then I'll have something nice. And then it went way up. And I was like, oh man, I didn't collect enough. Like, I wish I would have started like 3 or 4 years ago now, because if that would have happened, I would have been a millionaire right now. That's why I'm saying I'm not being condescending and be like, yeah, I'm going to be a millionaire in my life. But if I do crypto right, I could be a millionaire. Same with you. It might not happen overnight, but if you work for years and years, it might happen overnight, or it might take years and years. So yeah, best of luck to all of you. Most of your money was made in Algo. Okay, I like to hear that. Algo. Okay, we got one for Algo, baby. Nice. Hey, what up, that guy? Loves Algo. Yep. Dex allows for desktop-like experience from your mobile phone. Oh, okay. Darn it. I was hoping it was a decentralized exchange. Justin is our resident phone guy. If you ever need anything with phones or anything, he is an expert when it comes to phones. His original buy-in was 73 cents, right? That's what, 73 cents. That's what I thought you meant. That's nice. That's good, man. I'd keep that. That would be a price I would just dollar. So if I bought in Algorand at 73 cents and a few thousand of them, my strategy then would be dollar cost average at that point. I would keep what I had. I would not take profit. I would long-term hold that like I do my Bitcoin. I don't sell my Bitcoin. Sometimes I'll trade it for an altcoin and then trade it back to make more money, but I don't sell my Bitcoin. If you notice, my Bitcoin only either sits there or it grows. So he is doing the right thing. I would dollar cost average at even $1.40 the other day would have been a beautiful price, or $1.30, $1.26 when it went. Even $1.50. If you're dollar cost averaging, and your original price was 73, I would try to keep it down as low as possible, because the more you dollar cost average at a higher price, it's going to bring your average higher. So you're still going to want to buy the dips. I do not recommend when people dollar cost average to just set a time. Like Coinbase says, okay, set a time every week at the same time and date. The problem with that, once I did that, and it only bought at the highest price all week, every time. I was like, man, it was lower like an hour before and an hour after, like a lot. And it bought at like the highest price. So don't set it up. It's a manual thing. Do dollar. I'm not giving you advice, but that's what I'm showing what happened to me. It basically took a lot of unneeded, stuff for that. So just be careful when you dollar cost average, because they want you to buy at the highest. I mean, even buying at the highest can't be that bad when you're dollar cost averaging, because eventually it will go up, and that's what we're looking for is the future. But you're going to want to still get those at a lower price. If you notice Algorand dumps to $1.26, your buy-in for the next week comes tomorrow, and I would just stop that buy-in tomorrow. Do it right now, get it at a good price, and be like, there's my dollar cost average for the week or the month. You don't have to stay at the same time and date. If you see a good opportunity to buy the dip, switch the time and date. Boom, there's my dollar cost average for the day, week, month, year, whatever we're doing, right? So those are good little nuggets of information, and how I think Justin is going to be successful, and how he is keeping those low prices and dollar cost averaging from there. So smart move, my guy. Let's say I have my original crypto investments in crypto, and I win the lottery for $4,000. Should I invest it in Ethereum? Asking just in case I win the lottery. Well, you never know when you can get $4,000, because $4,000 is possible to be made in a couple of days in crypto. Honestly, even with a couple $100, you could make a 4,000. I mean, if you're buying the right crypto. But should you buy Ethereum? That's the question. At 37.26. Absolutely, I would. Not saying that you should buy it, but I would. What I would do if I had $4,000, I won the lottery, whatever, I still have all my other investments, would I put 37.26 into Ethereum? Absolutely. Would I do it when it was at $4,000? No. 3,700? Yep. Why? Because I know that it'll go to 30 or 42 easy. 40, 42. It's going back there. So why wouldn't I do that? So yeah, that's just my opinion though. It could go down and you could lose money. But I'm saying, would I think that the risk to the reward ratio would be worth it for that? Absolutely. Absolutely, I would. So okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, it'll easily pass 4,000 in 2022. I mean, it'll pass 4,000 in the next couple of days. I really think it will. So, dude, what? MicroStrategy bought more Bitcoin. Yeah. I love that. MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, come on my channel, man. I would love to ask you questions about Bitcoin, bro. I think that your investment strategy is genius, and I think I would ask you some questions that no one's ever asked you before. So come on our show. Make sure to wear your best baby blue stuff. That'd be kind of cool to see Michael Saylor and all decked out in baby blue. I see F going crazy soon. Yeah, F's going. Diamond hand. Yes, we all should have them. Okay, Dom G asks, should I increase my position in ICP? Well, that all depends on what you're doing, Dom. Very good question, though. And what I would consider when asking myself this question or asking somebody else, what am I looking for? Am I looking for $1 million overnight? Or am I more down to earth? Am I looking for just a crypto that can make me money over time and like legit give me a profit? And am I staking it? Am I using it to trade for something? Am I buying NFTs? I mean, there's just so many things that you need to take in consideration. But for holding and staking purposes, what I do is the same thing as I buy at low prices. Like, yeah, ICP was at $40 when I bought it. But since now it's at such low prices, since I bought at 40, yes, I'm buying at 25. Yes, I'm buying at 23 to get my average price down because I think these are the lowest prices for a long time. Then I'm going to take those and I'm going to put them into staking for at least 6 months to a year. then that's just with little amount. I might then consider taking a more long-term approach so that I can get the full 28% annual percentage yield that you would get from ICP staking if you have an 8-year thing. Well, why would you want to do it for 8 years? Well, say if you think that a crypto is going to 10x within 8 years. So that means we go from 225 to 250. We're going to go way higher than that. So say 40x. So instead of just going to 250, we are at $1,000 now, 40x from where we're at. Now, your stuff's stuck for 8 years. Say it goes to 40x in 4 years. Well, now you're stuck in there for 8 years. But get this. If you stake the whole time, created new neurons, spawned new neurons through that whole 8-year process, and you would be able to collect more than your original staking amount. And then you can put that away for if the price ever goes crazy high. And, you know, it would be better to get all of it out, but you still have your stuff that you're holding just in case of that situation. That is why I wouldn't say to compound your staking. Normally, it would be good to put the staking back in because then you would get more in the long run, but then you risk the price going to the moon and you not being on board. So if you want to mitigate that risk, if ICP ever, and it's going to, I'm not telling you when or if, it's when. When is ICP going to $1,000? And it's either in the next year or in the next 10 years, but it's happening. And I don't think it's going to take that long, but that's why I should always say, have some liquid ICP too. Don't put all your chickens in one basket. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. You know, you don't want to do that. Why? I just told you why, because you could end up having like $1 million that you can't even touch, right? And then by the time you touch it, it's only worth $100,000. You're like, oh. But you already had that $1 million because you made just that same amount from the 28% interest. So all the money you have in there, you just earned all extra. So then you get your $1 million here, but then whenever that 8 years, in a couple more years, you still have that big old nest egg too. So those are the things that you think about. You can actually save money for a long time where you cannot touch it for 8 years. When you lock it up, it's done. You cannot get it out for 8 years. So you can make all that ICP back. And I'm going to show you guys a little more on that because I'm really happy and excited about that process. And I'm probably going to do 8 years. Honestly, I'm not 100% sure yet, but it's a big commitment. So it's going to probably take a little while for me to, I'll let you know for sure by the second week in January what I'm going to do. So, hey, what's up, King Love? Good seeing you, man. Glad you guys could make it for sure. Let's see. Anything else, guys? Oh, okay. Good night, bro. I think that's about it for the show tonight. I did enjoy going over all of this with you. I know there wasn't a lot of people on here because it is New Year's Eve and New Year's in places. So please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Smash that like button. If you want to support the channel, there's lots of ways you can do it. You can either donate to the channel, you can subscribe, you can comment, you can like. And also, if you want to make money, there's going to be contests we're going to do next year. So that's the kind of cool thing about my channel is we do a lot of giveaways, and now we're monetized so we can get money coming in. And it's kind of cool to see money flow in both ways. And that's kind of how a channel, I think, should be. I wish you all a beautiful New Year's. I bless all of your comings and goings in the next year. And I just, pray that you all have the best 2022 possible. You make lots of money this year, good financial decisions. And a lot of you young people, I just pray that you get the jobs that you're applying for. Just everybody, not just young people, but anybody who's struggling. I just pray your situation gets better. Anybody that's, still recovering from what happened in the world, I just pray a blessing over you and just lift you all up right now and just have a good 2022 and keep your head up. No matter what, it gets better. Trust me. I suffered and, went through a lot of stuff for a long time, and it does get better, even if it takes a lifetime. So, all right, guys, that being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!